I just made this super cute shirt, but we have a problem. There's no pants. Much as my children would prefer to not wear pants ever, that's slightly inappropriate. Let's sew up some no pattern, fly-bedded seedier pants. All you have to do is find a pair of pants that already fit the child that you're trying to make the pants for and trace around those pants with a 1/2 inch seam allowance. Also make sure you leave room at the top for the elastic like I did here because we're gonna be folding that down. Helpful hint, if you put that little short side on the folded edge, it's one less seam you have to sew. Cut 2 of these, okay? Fold each set so the pretty sides are touching and your ugly sides are facing out, and we're gonna sew just a straight stitch along that long edge right there. Now you have to finish your seams somehow. So if you have just a regular sewing machine, use a zigzag stitch. If using that method, make sure that your needle goes on the fabric and then off the fabric, alternating on the zigzags. That will enclose your seam pretty well. You can also finish your seams using a serger, which is a little bit of a step up from the zigzag stitch. Look at that, so beautiful. Either one is totally fine. Just use what you have in your sewing room. We're gonna attach these 2 swoopy parts on both pieces together. So lay one flat like this and then turn your other one inside out so that your pretty sides are touching when you match up these U's. It's the crotch of your pants, okay? Go back to your sewing machine and use a straight stitch to go all the way around that U shape. And then again, we're going to finish those seams. So either that's a zigzag stitch for you or your serger, either one again is totally fine, but it is important to finish your seams. It gives it a more professional look, keeps the fabric from unraveling as you wash and wear the garment. Look at this. They're starting to look like pants. If that's not a rewarding feeling, I don't know what is. Let's keep going. You're doing great. We gotta hem these suckers now. So I'm going to do a little trick. We're gonna fold this up 1/4 inch and another 1/4 inch. And I'm gonna use my 1/4 inch quilt foot with guide. Yes, I said quilt foot, but it works really well if you wanna just eyeball a 1/4 inch seam. So you can use this. You could also use your iron to press those 1/4 inch seams, but look how beautiful that turned out. And I didn't have to press it at all. Mostly because I hate ironing stuff. These shorts are for my 4-year-old son. Aren't they so tiny and cute? Hey, so remember that thing where we folded it down a 1/4 inch on the hem? Do that on the waistband too, but on the second fold down, you wanna do it around 1.25 inches, okay? And this time you actually do wanna press it. We want this measurement to be pretty accurate. So as you're working around the waistband, just make sure you're tucking it with your sewing gauge. Sew a straight stitch right along the edge of that hem, but leave a 2 or 3 inch opening so that we can push the elastic through. And that's what we're doing now. So my son wasn't nearby when I was making these pants, but I just measured the waist of the current pants that fit and cut my elastic about the same. It's a wonder I didn't go into rocket science. Take a safety pin or a bodkin and thread that elastic through, making sure it doesn't get all twisty-turvy because that's very uncomfortable and children will let you know. Thread, and then once you get it out, cross those 2 ends over and sew a zigzag stitch, just like this. We're almost done. Hang in there with me. Pull that elastic so it's all hidden in the casing, and then close up that little line that you left open, just using a straight stitch. All that's left to do is hold up your pants and kiss your brain. Look at you, you sewing wizard. You made shorts without a pattern. I'm so proud of you. I'm gritting my teeth. Like and follow for more.